What's up, guys? It's gonna be a very incredibly fast video. Sorry about the noise in the background. I do have my daughter with me. My laptop is being a piece of shit and decided to update while I was uploading, and the upload got deleted entirely. So I got to redo this, and this time it's going to be bullet style for everything. Gonna go over quickly about everything. Sorry about us not being on on YouTube too often anymore, but we're gonna fix that very soon. It's just a matter of people's schedules and the holidays is around, so it's kind of hard for us, I guess. But we'll go into Monday Night Raw real quick. It opened up with Seth Rollins talking shit, saying Baron, you suck. Which, I mean, it's not like not true here, but it turned into Baron Corbin versus Rollins TLC for the title. Ronda Rousey versus Nia. The hype of that also falls flat. That happens next when Nia gets called out. Well, Nia goes out because of Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss saying Nia to come out, and she's gonna have Ronda come out too. But it turned into Ember versus Tamina, with Ember going over. More stuff for Lars Sullivan is shown. I mean, I don't really care about that at all. People who watch us know how I feel about Lars Sullivan. Heath Slater turns into a referee, which is pretty cool. I kind of like that. Just to see what happens with that. Despite everything that happened, let's pretty much we'll get into everything that like it's gonna be like the shortest Raw review ever. Despite a solid show from Raw, because it was a solid show. Seth Rollins vs. Baron Corbin was great. TLC still feels like it's a throwaway pay-per-view, which is 100% accurate. It feels like it's Saudi Arabia again, or some other pay-per-view that doesn't matter. Also during it, there's some of the highlights was Elias versus Leo, and Bobby Lashley smashed his head over the head, smashed the guitar over Elias's head. We also had Ruby Riott revealing a table to Natalya with Jim Neidhart on the table, like a painting of him. Yeah, so it's like, it kind of sucked. But if you watch the beginning, some of the middle with Elias, and the ending, because the TLC match at the end was really good. It was really good. It was really good. But that was Raw. Really, really. Like I said, I did Raw in 2 minutes. That's because that's how long it takes for people to understand how bad Raw was. We go to NXT real quick. I'm not going to do UK tonight because, well, I don't feel like doing UK, and I have a lot of shit to do. But I'm also going to do, the majority of this video is going to be my picks. And I'm on limited time, too. So I only got like 10 to 15 minutes to actually record all this stuff because I have a lot of shit to do today. But, where is NXT? NXT was actually freaking good because I saw that one and it was amazing. I just hope that particular superstar that showed up on NXT stays on NXT because it just shows you what he could do if Vince McMahon ever were to ever believe in him, over believing in him being some sort of fashion police, if you know what I mean. Okay, here we go. Like I know most of them, but I just forgot a couple. Oh yeah, very first one, EC3 versus Bobby Fish. EC3 defeated Fish. Pretty much, they kicked off Wednesday's show, and Adam Cole was quick to make his voice heard, saying that the holidays begin tonight with the destruction of EC3. Fish dominated the match, targeting the previously injured knee of EC3's opponent. EC3. He delivered a dragon screw leg whip that had EC3 reeling late. Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong each attempted to interfere, but EC3 knocked them off the apron. Fish delivered another chop block, but EC3 caught him with the roll-up for the win. I like the rivalry. I like to see more of it coming, obviously. Also, the Undisputed Era tweeted themselves in gold. So Adam Cole had the NXT title, Bobby Fish had the North American title, and then Roddy and Kyle O'Reilly had the tag title, saying that they're going to dress themselves in gold for 2019, which, I mean, I'm not saying I'm not a fan of that, but I just don't see it happening. Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch versus the Mighty. Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch looked to make it 2-0 against the Mighty Wednesday night when they met Shane Thorne and Nick Miller in a tag team action. The double tough baby faces were off to a hot start that only ignited further with sent on by Lorcan over the top to the floor. A side suplex by Miller halted their momentum, though, and gave control over to the Mighty. Thor and Miller worked over Lorcan until a hot tag to Birch sparked the babyface comeback. Tower of Doom suplex spot by the heels turned into a tied a second time. Miller planted Lorcan with a power slam, and Thorne delivered a cannonball in the corner to Birch. Lorcan fought out of a double gorilla press, though, and delivered a double DDT from there. Birch joined them, and the babyfaces put opposition away with a spike DDT. Lorcan and Birch defeated the Mighty. In a good match. I enjoyed it. You know what's funny is that all the matches that were on tonight, I think the worst match was actually EC3 versus Bobby, and that was a good match. That's the level NXT's on. There's no such thing as a bad match in NXT. Long gone are the days of Eva Marie trying to spark something there. Forget that shit. No more. Mia Yim versus Reina Gonzalez is next. I mean, you already know who won this. They're pushing the shit out of Mia as well as they should be. Mia battled Reina, making a rare NXT TV appearance in a match determined which enter the Fatal 4-Way number 1 contenders match. Excuse me, I had the burp. Oh, excuse me again. In a few weeks. An aggressive Gonzalez attacked from the opening bell, driving Yim into the corner. Yim fought out, applied a guillotine choke, and tried to wear the fight out of her opponent. Gonzalez regained control using her size and power advantage to offset her opponent's experience. Yim countered out of a backbreaker submission and fired off an array of strikes. Eat defeat ended the match and secured Yim's place in the upcoming 4-way battle. Yim defeated Gonzalez. Great. The main event was something you should all watch. I mean, you should all watch NXT regardless because of how great the wrestling is. But it was Ricochet versus Tyler Breeze. And a fantastic A plus battle. So Ricochet defended his North American Championship Wednesday night against the returning Tyler Breeze, who received a hero's welcome as he strutted to the square circle in the same garb that made him a star in the developmental brand. He shouldn't have left NXT until he became NXT champion. That is my thing with him. Had he become NXT champion, I think he'd be better in WWE's main brand because Vince would have seen him as, all right, Triple H saw him as a champion. But then again, like, I don't think Vince gives a shit about what Triple H thinks because, I mean, take a look at Bobby Roode. Take a look at Sanity. Take a look at Samoa Joe. These guys are all lost. All lost. Bobby Roode won a tag team championship with a Chad Gable. Got to tell you that. Sorry. That happened on Raw also. Bobby Roode and Gable won the titles via rolling up Drake Maverick. Like, you know that's not going to last. It's just how it is. But in exchange, they gave away to a dropkick by Ricochet that sent Breeze to the arena floor. Ricochet teased one dive and executed another, only to sail into a dropkick from Prince Pretty. Breeze took control of the match, but his advantage did not last long. Ricochet fought out, delivered a corner 619 springboard back elbow in a standing shooting star press for a near fall. The challenger fought back, and a war of reversals and counters ensued. A slugfest broke out before a knee from Breeze, and a heel kick had him rolling. Ricochet caught Breeze, delivered a fireman's carry driver, and scored the successful title defense. Fantastic. Absolutely great. All you guys should continue to watch NXT because NXT is where it's at right now. Also with that, 205 Live is supposedly going to be not airing anymore. They're not even doing live anymore. They're going to be doing like a show that's not live at 7 o'clock before SmackDown for 2019 because of Fox. My prediction right now is that by 2020, 205 Live will not exist anymore. It's just how I feel. Especially with Daniel Bryan versus Mustafa Ali being a freaking fantastic match. These guys... Sorry, that's my kid crying. I'm pretty sure my girlfriend's taking care of that, although... Yeah, she is. But, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Having these 205 guys coming into the main brand would be great. Like SmackDown and Raw. Or even send some of them over to NXT. Some of them that are not really there yet. Just get rid of 205 Live completely because the talent that's in 205 Live should not be dedicated and exclusive to cruiserweights. They should be in the Intercontinental picture, the United States picture, the freaking World picture, the Universal picture, all these title belts they should be involved in, the tag team titles, everything. Bring the cruiserweight title over to either Raw or SmackDown, or even better yet, keep it on Raw and SmackDown. Have the cruiserweights work both shows. Like, I don't know, do something with that, you know? Have a undisputed cruiserweight champion for both shows. That'd be great. But let me just find the match card again, because I have my predictions in my phone. I knew who I predicted. I just have to go along with what Wiki has it right now, so that I can do this in order. All right, let me click on this one. Let me see the matches. All right, perfect. Okay, so first match, according to Wikipedia, guys, that's what I'm using. I'm going 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. I'm not going to go from the top to the bottom. I'm going bottom to top. Rey Mysterio versus Randy Orton. I have Randy Orton in this match. It's a chairs match. I just think Randy Orton's going to win. Buddy Murphy versus Cedric. I do have Buddy to retain. I think Cedric's time is done. I think Cedric needs to go to SmackDown or Raw because he's going to get lost. Natty versus Ruby Riott. I do believe Natty's going to win. I'm not, just for the record, I'm not doing any bonuses. But I feel like, because a lot of people are saying Ruby Riott's going to win because of the Riot Squad, and that's going to be a factor. I'm saying that Natty's going to win because we don't see Sasha and Bayley at all in this card. So that's why I think Natty is going to win this match. But Natty will win this match. That's my prediction. Natty's winning. The Bar versus the New Day versus the Usos. In a triple threat tag team match for the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championship. I say the Bar's retaining the titles. Elias versus Bobby Lashley in a ladder match in which a guitar will be suspended above the ring, and the first to retrieve it can use it as a weapon. I think Elias is going over in this because Bobby winning this wouldn't do anything for his character. Bobby losing this wouldn't do anything for his character. I mean, he's a jackass, and win or lose, he's still going to be a jackass. So, I mean, it doesn't matter. If the fans think you're a jackass and win or lose, you're going to still be a jackass. Why are you going to win? Elias, I think, needs this match. Gives him the momentum he needs to go into where he needs to go next, which is into the Intercontinental picture, which I'm going to talk about that a little bit later. Finn Balor versus Drew McIntyre in a singles match. I mean, Drew's going to win. That's just what I think. Becky versus Charlotte versus Asuka. Triple threat tables, ladders, and chairs match for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. Asuka's winning this. I know I want to pick Becky Lynch, and I want to pick Charlotte. That's why I'm picking Asuka. Because I'm not. Every single time a triple threat match happens, and I'm thinking about picking one or the other, it's usually the third person that wins. So for that reason, and only that reason, I am picking Asuka to win. Dan Bryan versus AJ Styles, singles match for the WWE Championship. I don't see AJ Styles taking it back. Dan Bryan wins. I see AJ being one of the final men in the Royal Rumble. I don't know if he's going to win it, though. It'd be interesting if he does win it and then challenges like Brock Lesnar. That'd be dope. But with spoilers going around and rumors saying that The Rock's... I don't want The Rock in the Rumble. Like, no, that's stupid. That's retarded. You want to save Raw, you want to bring Raw on this pedestal, bring over a huge guy from SmackDown. In exchange, bring over a somewhat huge guy from Raw to SmackDown. So AJ Styles going to Raw would absolutely benefit Raw. It would hurt SmackDown drastically, but SmackDown is like on fire right now without AJ. AJ's not even been there. You know what I mean? AJ wants to be this part-timing guy and stuff like that, and SmackDown's still doing pretty good. Despite them having low numbers for a Tuesday night show, they're pretty high numbers. Ronda Rousey versus Nia Jax. I mean, Ronda's going to win again. At this point, it's kind of stupid and sickening to me because this chick's never going to lose because they're treating her, like I said since day one, and Eric got mad at me and everyone got mad at me because, I'm not into Ronda, which I'm not. I'm not into Ronda Rousey. She's boring as shit. Her promos suck. And for all of you people smashing on Roman all those years, and now y'all are saying, oh, she's getting better, you're just being hypocrites. Because I was the one saying, oh, Roman's just getting better, and all you people were like, no, he sucks. Ronda can't do a promo to save her life. That's just the thing. Her promo consists of someone giving her a piece of paper and her reading it word for word. That's not how you do a promo. Like, she should spend, I'm not bashing on Ronda, but what I'm saying to Ronda is that she should spend time with Paul Heyman, spend time with Kevin Owens, spend time with people that Bray Wyatt even, talk to people that actually know how to, put out a good ass promo. Even talk to Roman a bit. Tell him, like, ask him, like, how do you overcome certain things? Because, I mean, remember that Roman did do a Beanstalk promo, which was absolutely shit. But over the years, Roman has gotten a little bit better to cut a promo, a decent promo. So, I mean, maybe Ronda could get some advice from him, too. Because I'm sorry, Ronda's promos absolutely are shit. And the way she talks things and calls out people makes her seem like, you know, she's like intimidated in a way. Like she's intimidated by a promo. That's what I feel like. She's nervous to cut a promo because I mean UFC, you don't have to cut promos. You just show up looking badass and then you beat the shit out of the other person. But her promo work does need work. So if she can get that down, I'll start being a fan. But right now I'm not a fan because I mean her wrestling has won me over a little bit. Like, I'm starting to like her wrestling a little bit. Like, she's kind of, like, brutal. The match against Charlotte was fantastic. More of that went to Charlotte than to actual Ronda, though. But Ronda actually impressed me for that match. So I am warming up to her. But her promos need a hell of a lot of work. Braun Strowman versus Baron Corbin. If Braun wins, Corbin will be stripped of all of his power, which we need that. Just take a look at the ratings. Since day one, Baron has been he's boring as shit. Like, I loved Baron. Like, I'm not a hater of Baron either. Like, I was the very, very few that loved Baron in NXT. How the fans started counting 1, 2, 3, like counting until the match was over because Baron Corbin killed it like that. Now it's just he's a boring schmuck. And if Braun wins this match, he gets a Universal Championship match at the Royal Rumble, which I think is going to happen because Brock has nothing to do right now. I still don't think the UFC fight is happening. At least not in any time soon. So I think Braun's going to go over Baron. Braun's going to face Lesnar. Braun's going to lose again probably. But Braun's going to win this match. Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose for the Intercontinental Championship match. This is a alert for all you guys. Dean Ambrose is taking the Intercontinental title away from Seth Rollins. And this is what I was talking about before, because I think at Mania, it's going to be Dean Ambrose versus... If the thing with Seth is over and done with by Mania, I fully expect Dean Ambrose to take on Elias. Especially with Seth Rollins calling out Lesnar, saying how awful of a champion he is. I can see Seth Rollins winning the Rumble and challenging Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. That's the perfect thing for Seth. He hasn't had that main event spot since he cashed in his Money in the Bank. And he needs it because that's the type of person he is and that's the type of wrestler he is. He needs it for his career and he needs it because of the type of person he is. You don't want another CM Punk situation on your hands where one of your best players in the roster doesn't have a main event match at the biggest show of the year. Like that just can't happen. Especially with AJ too. AJ needs that spotlight too. He needs a main event at WrestleMania at one point in his career. And finally, which won't be the main event, this will probably be the kickoff show. Fabulous Truth versus Maha Alicia. Each member of the winning team will be the 30th entrant of the Royal Rumble match, which is retarded, but I'm picking the Fabulous Truth to win because I want R-Truth to be at number 30 and him forgetting that he's number 30 and someone else is number 30. Because at the Royal Rumble, which is fine, Denzel's listening and Eric will be listening to this too. I'm predicting at the Royal Rumble, R-Truth is not going to be the 30th entrant. But that's it, guys. Quick double show recap, 20 minutes long, longer than what I wanted it to be. But, we'll see. It's very possible I'm going to lose my title because I picked Asuka. I picked a lot of, weird, sorry, I'm just getting up. Ooh, my back hurts. I just picked a lot of weird freaking picks, with Asuka and all of them. So I haven't heard Denzel's picks at all. I'm going to listen to it right after this is uploaded. Hopefully he didn't put any bonuses because I'm too scared to put bonuses, to be real with you, because TLC is just a shit. It's supposed to be a great pay-per-view, tables, ladders, and chairs, and it's turned into hey, yeah, you don't have to watch it. Merry Christmas. We'll see you in the Rumble in about a month and a half. What the hell? But thank you guys. I promise you, I can promise you, there will be a 2-man team on Thursday at least. Oh, look, you get to see my room a bit. Well, not my room, my kid's room. The only reason why I come in here is because my daughter's not really in here. She's usually out in the playroom, and it's really quiet in here, actually. But here, I'll give you guys some lighting, I guess. It's kind of blurry though. But yeah, we'll have a 2-man team at least on Thursday or Wednesday, depending on what these guys want. Like I said, thank you for bearing with us. It's been really, really shitty these past few weeks, only because, I mean, the wrestling is not there. Even this week, if we didn't even have to review this week either, to be honest with you, you know. We could just gone in right into TLC and talk about TLC, and all you guys would be like, okay, so they're just bringing over everything that they've already done. And that's exactly right. Nothing has changed. Everything is still the same. But that's all, guys. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you guys. Maybe we'll do a episode covering TLC and what happened to TLC. I don't know. We'll see. But until next time, guys, peace out.